Okay, we're going to play Would You Rather. We're going to come up with our own Would You Rathers, then ask each other and see who has the worst one. I'm already drunk. Or just want, would you rather this or this? That's it.
Okay.
And then say you would ask me and Cutter, we would have to pick one. And then I would ask you and Cutter, you would have to pick one. Cutter would ask us, and then we would have to pick one.
Keep going.
That's it.
And then my mom would ask.
Your mom's mom.
Me. All right, I'm not going first.
Okay. All right, we got our Would You Rathers. I will go first. Cutter and Hayden.
What up?
Would you rather be framed, you didn't do it, for child sex trafficking, or have sex with your grandma? Everyone thinks you did it, the sex trafficking, but you know that you didn't.
Is there any way that I could prove them otherwise, or state my case and prove that I didn't do it?
No.
It'll go down in record that I'm an alleged sex trafficker.
Yeah. But you don't go to jail. There's enough evidence that you can't go to jail.
That's tough. That's fucking tough.
I was just thinking, might as well traffic some fucking kids. These fuckers think that I'll do anyway.
Good God, Cutter, you're on a roll.
It's really a good thing.
I would take the sex trafficking one. Because I know at the end of the day, if I had sex with my grandma, I would always have that on my conscience no matter what. Yeah. On my conscience.
And let me say this, no one else would know that you had sex with your grandma.
Right.
Besides you and you. No, not even your grandma.
My grandma doesn't even know. No. Because I could be content with my own sanity and conscience, but I couldn't live it just knowing at the back of my head that
that you fucked your grandma.
One thing that nobody else knows that I do and I'm ashamed of. No.
Yeah.
I couldn't live like
that. Cutter.
Probably drive you to start. No, yeah, I would have to be the traffic thing.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to have sex with my grandma. Just because, or because kind of the same thing with
just
the
because I
used
to use my grandma.
No.
I thought you were
going to actually,
I can't have sex with my grandma because she's dead.
Yeah, she's I couldn't go through it digging her up and then dressing her up nice, taking her out to dinner. And then
but why do you need to dress her up nice? Wine and dine her first.
You gotta take the clothes off.
Because grandma taught me how to be a good gentleman, and she grew up in the 40s. They have to be wine and dined. I don't know. No, but it's just no. It's because I think it would ruin whatever public perception thing you get out of it. You would probably become a worse person just from having it on your fucking conscience to the point you'd probably start diddling kids just to get it off your fucking mind or some bullshit like that. Just.
So you would do that? Is that what
no, No, I'm just saying I would never be able to fuck my grandma. The allegations and everything like that, I could deal with probably the worst public outrage. But the knowing yourself,
right? Living
with yourself would be, living with everyone hating you would be one thing, but living with yourself would be that'd be way harder.
All right.
Would you rather go to the moon? Or go to the bottom. What?
So lighthearted compared to mine.
What?
It's so lighthearted compared to mine.
Well, yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry. Let me again. Would you rather fuck your uncle or get fucked by the moon?
I get fucked by the moon, and here's why.
Because my uncle already fucked me, and I did not enjoy that, so I would go ahead and roll the dice, take the moon. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, put me in an astronaut suit, Lance Armstrong me up, whatever. Let's get this going on, and Buzz Aldrin me right in the ass.
Okay. How funny would it be to make those like Live Strong bracelets, but instead of Live Strong, it said Lance Strong?
Yeah, Lance Strong.
Oh my god! If we ever do merch, we should absolutely.
Lance Strong.
Lance Strong.
Okay, what's your would you rather?
Okay, yeah. Would you rather go to the moon or go to the bottom of the sea? As far as you're in a vessel that can take you there safely, so danger wouldn't necessarily be an issue. Life and death getting there isn't going to be an issue.
Can I see at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah.
Like just as far as there are lights on the submarine, but not super far.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah.
I would rather go to the moon because a lot of people go in the ocean, not that far, but hardly anyone goes to space. I think to be in space would be cooler.
Yep, same, 100%.
Same.
Sea freaks me out.
Sea freaks you out.
Sea freaks me out.
Deep sea freaks me out.
I have a fear, a very bad fear of water that I can't see the bottom of. So like deep lakes freak me out. I don't know what.
Thalassophobia? What is that called?
I'm just terrified that there's a sea monster in there that's gonna eat me, and I can't do anything about it. I'm out of my element. I don't like it. Going too deep in the ocean freaks me out.
Dense and
Terrifies me.
persistent fear of the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was in a submarine, it wouldn't scare me as much, especially if I knew I was gonna be safe.
What if you got out, like scuba?
And there was like suits where I could handle the pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like at the bottom of the ocean, that wouldn't scare me as much as more of like.
Because there's an end to it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
But say in the middle of the ocean where I can't see the top or the bottom underneath
That
me.
would be closer.
No, I would panic attack myself to death.
I would rather go to moon and explore ocean on moon. If there is ocean on moon, I'd like to go to ocean on moon.
You've seen the moon everywhere.
Thanks, Hayden Whitehorse.
What?
Sounded like an Indian.
Oh, I was like, White Horse, what the fuck?
I go to moon.
I am Hayden Moonman.
Yeah.
Sorry, cultural appropriation. Sorry.
Jim Thorpe, astronaut. I got to moon, but someone stole my helmet, so I had to make a helmet from this bag. Still did landing anyway.
Still on moon.
Still on moon. Still famous.
Right back soon.
Yeah. Please pick me up.
I can pick me up. I'm scared.
Buzz forgot me.
Lance Strong forgot me.
Yeah, Lance Strong.
Lance kicked out of plane.
Yeah.
Rocket?
Doping.
Plane. Rockets are just space planes. Oh, Lord. That's funny.
Lance kept playing that trumpet. What? Guys, I think we made a fucking error.
Okay, they're like looking at his notes. They're like, this guy's high.
Yeah.
This guy's high as fuck. There were no trumpets aboard the craft.
Is that Lance or no? It's
Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, Louis. Oh, I thought it was Lance as well.
I got where you were going with it.
I didn't until just now, and it's way funnier.
Yeah.
I see the moon.
Who is that, Buzz? It's Lance. It's not Lance. His name's Louis.
What is Louis doing on the moon?
Red roses too. Drink a lavender.
What's happening? He's dying from oxygen deprivation. What was it? That was
Oh my God.
His eyeball just popped out.
Play me out, Louis. Play me out.
I can't. I can't breathe. I can't see the moon because I'm blind. Radiation blew up my eyes.
Burn my eyes.
Nothing to myself. I can't. Look at the world anymore.
What a wonderful place.
What a wonderful moon. Oh, God.
Oh, the moon.
Yeah. Final answer,
Well,
man.
Why doesn't
Final
he go to the
answer.
moon now if Louis Armstrong's going to be there? Yeah.
Also, rip Regis Philbin. We didn't even talk about that.
What?
Regis died.
Yeah, he died like a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
What? Regis Philbin died?
Yeah, like legitimately in real life.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Yeah.
88.
Did he not use a lifeline?
No, didn't have any left.
All right, that's been the podcast.
Yeah, it was a
The
coin
fucking
toss.
Google questions. Whatever happened to Regis Philbin? He died. That was the first question.
Final answer.
Final answer.
He got old fast. I mean, he's just kind of
He got old.
Faster than a normal person.
We all do.
definitely.
He aged 30 years in 10 years.
The farther he got away from Kelly, the worse he got.
That was like his life source. So I have a gross one and like a morality-based one.
It's called What Would You Rather, not Who Would You Rather, Aiden.
That's not what the deal is.
Oh.
That's not a component. Would you rather fuck Regis Philbin or have Kelly Ripa fuck you?
Regis.
Kelly Ripa, fuck me.
I'd
Sure.
rather Kelly Ripa fuck Regis. I'd pay.
And just watch, and I'd like to watch and jerk off in a Batman suit in the closet, please.
Have you seen Ben Affleck's back tattoo?
Mm-mm. Is it a
It's pretty bad.
Batman logo?
No, it's like a. I think it's like a dragon, but it's like a whole fucking back piece.
Did you fuck Ben Affleck?
Regis was there.
That Regis was there.
Ben Affleck was in his Bruce Wayne suit.
That's even weirder. Like his corpse is like in the corner. It's just like, is that Regis Philbin? Oh yeah, I killed him. I dug his corpse up. I haven't been able to do anything with it.
Check out my tattoo, though.
Is that the corpse of Regis Philbin?
Wait, can
When
we
you're,
not?
when you're a star, you can get anything.
So anyway, back to my tattoo. You know that movie Red Dragon? So here's my tattoo.
Took about 12 hours. It hurt. Have you ever got henna?
Yeah, it sucked. It
I
was
like
almost
heard
as
that
painful
for a
as getting my hair braided in Cancun.
He has half of his hair braided. I couldn't take the rest of it.
I didn't do the rest. I was gonna go for like 4 beads. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It's too much, man.
Yeah, it was like that time I fucked Regis Philbin.
Yeah, right. Get off me, Regis.
I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about
I don't
anymore.
really.
But it's funny.
Okay, here's I have two. One is, like I said, gross, and one is related to like morality and beliefs and stuff. Which would you rather have?
Do the morality one first. Can you do both of
Okay.
them? But do the morality one first.
Okay,
Yeah.
so actually, Tyler, this is related to our conversation that we had a few months ago at Keaton Sire's house.
Okay.
It'll come back to you.
Faith.
Okay, would you rather worship a god your whole life knowing that he's fake, or would you rather have no beliefs, like hold no like moral state, like no actual beliefs to your name, like nihilistic? Would you rather have no beliefs, hoping that there is a god, like live your whole life like actively being a non-believer, but just hoping that there is something for you at the end?
So how serious is this hope? Is it debilitating to where it
mean, you
it
still-
is like a form of faith?
No, because you don't believe in it. Because you don't believe in anything.
But I just hope. Like, don't believe in anything. Like, don't believe in love. Don't believe in.
Well, I mean, like in terms of like a higher power.
Okay. And versus worshiping the god, do I?
So
get
like
any
worship a god
benefit
that you
from it?
know is totally false.
Do I benefit from it?
Yeah.
I don't
Any
know.
way? Is there a way that would benefit me?
I mean, do Christian people benefit from believing in God?
Politicians,
Yeah.
preachers.
I don't think that they benefit off of their direct belief in God. I think they market their belief in God to.
Well, it's
appeal
still
to God.
benefit.
Yeah. Especially if
Okay.
it's not true.
I would rather be the nihilistic one. Hope
And
that
just
there's a
hope that there
God.
is something.
Yeah, that sounds better. I don't think I could live knowing when you say no, like no 100% that it's not true, but still worship them.
Yes.
I couldn't do that.
Cutter.
No, same. Yeah, kind of same thing. It's really just I couldn't carry out like the worship and like all the ritual thing of something I didn't believe in at all. Like for sure. That's what I get. I feel like you could do it for a while,
but you do believe in it. You just know that it's flawed. Like what you believe in is like not real. It's like believing in Santa Claus, right? Like you can choose to believe in Santa Claus, even if
I just feel like it's that knowledge thing. That's like as soon as I know that it's not right, I don't like any of it. I guess.
Yeah. Right.
I think there's a difference, like with Santa Claus.
Like, am I believing like in the Santa Claus? Like, am I going like, okay, I know.
Or
Santa's
believing
real,
in the
but
holiday.
I believe in being good. Like, but I should be good. Am I like? Yeah, because if I just knew, you just like, okay, we gotta go worship Santa Claus. It's like, no, we don't.
Like I celebrate Christmas. I love the
spirit
spirit of Christmas. I love the presents. I love that. I don't believe in Santa Claus. So, but that's different than believing in Santa Claus, knowing that it's not real, and worshiping Santa Claus. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
So like I like Christmas. I enjoy Christmas. I enjoy everything about Christmas,
right.
And the decorations and the music, everything, and getting together with family.
But you know that Santa Claus isn't real.
I know, yeah. But
you still I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah. But I enjoy it
because I agree with you. But so you don't believe in Santa as like an actual entity, but you believe in everything that is almost like a symptom of Santa, right? Like everything that is implied.
But I don't associate it in that way.
You don't associate Christmas with Santa?
No, I don't associate it. I don't think that Christmas lights are a symptom of Santa's existence.
But you don't. But you do that for your family and for your house, so it looks good on Christmas. Just because like Christmas is going on, you don't do that.
It's a fun thing to do. It's a party.
Yeah, but you don't do that like for Santa, which I think is the difference between like the worship of Santa, even though Santa's like
okay, you don't do it for Santa, but you in a way kind of do it because of Santa, don't you?
Yeah.
No.
Christmas wouldn't exist without Santa.
Well, Christmas is kind of like a weird thing to use too, I guess.
Well, I mean, historically speaking.
Like you wouldn't go to church if there wasn't ever a God.
Right.
So you wouldn't put Christmas lights on your house in December if there weren't Santa. You know what I mean?
If there weren't the holiday Christmas,
Jesus,
I don't think.
Wait,
so I don't know if the Christmas holiday was originally formed around the idea of Santa. But then it evolved into what it is now.
I was gonna say, like, I would assume that most people don't have that understanding of Christmas, where they associate Santa and Christmas synonymously.
Yes.
God and church synonymously, things like that. Like the things you do vis-a-vis the things that you believe in, right? And I don't think, like, I've been to church knowing that I don't believe in God. I don't worship God. I'm not a person of faith. But I think there are other people like that as well, where they claim to be Christian and they kind of know in the back of their head that it's not real, but they still go through the motions of like showing that they believe in it, which at that point I feel like is not even doing it for yourself, it's doing it for other people.
Well, that's what it is, and I just feel like if you get to the point of where you, like, it's not, you just feel like that's the breakdown. Like if you know, like having doubts and everything, I feel like is normal and everything, but once you get to the point where like it's not real, how do you keep any kind of
maybe for a spouse or something? I don't think that there are many people that go to church that definitively can say, yeah, I don't believe in this.
Right. I agree with you.
You know, I think that even if there is some sort of doubt, and they go there, I still think it's the inkling of there might be, or they just don't put much. That's not what they spend their time thinking about.
I just don't think you question. I think a lot of those people, like, they just don't. they don't sit there and criticize it, or they don't sit there and they
And that was
question
sort
that
of,
belief, and they kind of they just build it up rather than like kind of look.
and that's sort of the genesis of this question. Genesis, no pun intended. Was like the idea of blind faith. Like, do you believe in something that you can't prove, even though, like, you know, you talked about benefiting from it. Like, say that like people benefit, quote unquote, by knowing that something happens to them after they die, even though they have no definitive proof that it's real, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is that better than believing in nothing or taking the agnostic approach where you just like claim no belief because the lack of proof?
I do think
still
a
hope.
distinction there, and it might just be a trick of the language, but believing in nothing, I think, is wrong. Does that make sense? Like,
okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah,
because that, I think, is a
so
blind
I guess you could
faith
change
also.
it to right. I feel like you could change that to atheism, where it's specifically a religious term.
Yeah.
Right. Like have no belief in a god, but still hope.
Lack of belief, not belief in nothing.
Yeah, that's a better way of phrasing it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would be better with I don't think you require a god or a like a higher power or anything like a religion or organized process to have beliefs that keep you to hold your own beliefs. I think it works for a lot of people because it works as a nice structure for them. But a lot of it, in my opinion, is built kind of on like punishment and kind of control base.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's great for the masses, and it's probably great for like building up a society and stuff like that. But
for beta male cocks.
It's just kind of one of those things. It's like it's great. It's great when you're pulling all the fucking people together, like from like you're cutting each other up with swords and shit like that. You're like, stop it, you know. But I think you get to the point where you kind of move and you don't need it, and you can take the best parts. You take like the things of it that are really supposed to be there, like as far as like be good to each other. Like it's just one of those things. It's like, yeah, if you believe that if you don't have any limits on like lying and cheating and stealing, well, guess what? You're probably in a society that's like that. You're probably going to get lied to and stolen from and cheated with. You know, stuff like that. It's just gonna be a product of the society. So it's just better to have a society with rules in place because it just makes it more. It just makes it easier. It's just another thing you don't have to think about.
Oh God.
What's your other would you rather?
Would you rather eat your own fingernails or someone else's?
My own.
Would you rather? Yeah, your own. What?
My own for sure.
Why?
Because they're my own.
Mine, yeah.
But you have to eat them off of your fingers.
I do that anyway.
I do it anyway, yeah.
No,
off, the whole fingernail?
Your whole fingernail.
Not like clippings.
No. Your entire fingernail. Yeah.
That's different.
Oh, somebody else's in. Because I wouldn't have to. Because like it's gross either way, but it's the pain factor with yourself.
Yeah.
So I would rather eat somebody else's fingernails. Is this Saw?
God. Yeah, that's like fucking terrible.
Did you see Saw? Yeah, I see Saw all the time.
You're all just with it. It's like, hey, you have to eat my fingernail. Okay. Oh, okay. Are we from the trap now? No, I'm just weird.
Yeah.
No, I just needed to finish.
God.
What do the fingernails have to do with the trap? Nothing.
Keep going.
It's like in the first one, like Jigsaw just gets all over the floor. You're not the guys I thought you were. Just leaves. Fuck this.
Y'all get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck this game.
We're not playing this shit anymore.